Back everyone to the Slivix Gaming Syndicate. I'm Yo Slivix. Today we're gonna try Space Haven again, and hopefully not fail this time. I've made some changes. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should do the basic platform this time. But you know what? It never works out very well. No, we'll stick with abandoned money stations. They're usually a little bit better. Uh, oh, there's only... I thought there used to be more difficulties. Eh. Right, next. I'm gonna go with my custom builder. I did make a slight change to this from last time. I added a couple of technologies, the solar panel, the water collector, and the composter. Three things I feel are essential for my self-sufficient starship. At least the future of my self-sufficient starship. Actually, let me change this again. Because I don't like the claimables. Let's get rid of the claimables. Or just add more derelict ships. Doesn't matter what it is. As long as they're derelict. That's all that matters. I think I used to be able to change it to like a size of ship, but it's fine. Save, sure, great. Go ahead and just randomize my seed again. Look at all that randomness. Right. Next, and now the hard part. Did I actually click on my thing? Yes, I did. Good. Now the hard part, which is finding good people. And right off the bat, actually, fighter pilot, smart, good at piloting, he's a gunner. And that's really, he's a red shirt. He's even a red shirt. I mean, what's not to like about this guy? Except his name is Benjay. But that's okay, we'll keep it. Smart, bravery, accuracy is 65%, which is not that great, but whatever, it's fine. We got a farmer right off the bat. Another good guy. Oh, he's a wimp. Okay, not a good guy. Safety minus 10%. Yeah, that's not good at all. Let's find somebody better. Iron-willed, medical, construction, chemical engineer. Interesting, not needed. Computer programmer. Good for medicine and research, actually. Hardworking. You know what? You, other than your zest being nothing, you're actually not that bad. You're a perfect blue shirt. Welcome to the team. Right, next up. This dude, iron stomach, don't care. Also don't really care about any of his things. This guy's a driller. He's needy, definitely not. Fast learner. Actually, I could have probably kept him with fast learner. Too late now. Wimp. Iron stomach. Doctor, though. Alien lover, definitely not. Charming. Isn't that nice? Chemical engineer. Good with botany and construction somehow. And research and operations. Seeing a lot of threes here. Chemical engineer. With botany and construction. I feel like the word engineer gave you construction and the word chemical gave you botany somehow. I don't know what to do with this person. Accidents minus 10%. You know what? Let's... Should we give them the yellow shirt? Oh, I forgot about the arms. There you go. Alright, Joya. Construction and botany. I'm gonna leave you with the construction. The yellow shirt. Good for you. Mostly because of the engineering. This dude's antisocial. Get rid of him. Clumsy, nope. Glomard, what was that? No. Wimp, no. Hardworking. It's hardworking. It's not bad. Mining and piloting. It's a pilot and a miner. Let's give him a yellow shirt. Accident minus 10%. Yeah. You know what? You are worthy of the yellow shirt. Which yellow shirt have we given away? Yeah, works. Alright, next up, Jameson. It's clumsy, get rid of him. Antisocial, alien lover, wimp. Iron stomach, peace loving. Hell no. Get off my ship. Yeah, peace loving hippie. Alright, hardworking, industry, shields, navigation. You know what? Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Accident minus 4%. Yeah, you know what? You are a yellow shirt. Waiting to happen. Alright, then we got a police officer who's not very good at policing. Oh, he's confident at it. Accuracy 65. Not the worst, but missing the gunner skill. Medical. Salesperson with bloodlust who's an expert at medicine. Pass. This dude is an engineering, but oh, wimp, damn it. Erotic, necrophilia, covenant. It's covenant welder, pilot, construction, botany for some reason. You can fill a lot of roles. Yeah, you know what? You're in. Welcome to the team, Soren, if that is your real name. Alright, so we got all the yellows that we could possibly need. We need some more medical people and small red shirts as well. You're a medical assistant. Don't need you. Basically, I don't need any of these people, do I? Wait, you had medical. No. So all four of these people suck. Smart, suicidal, smart again. Don't really need you. Peace loving. Actually, do we have botany? Yeah, we have a couple people with good botany. Not worried about that. Peace loving welder, nope. Antisocial, needy, lazy. Fast loner. Psychopath. Another psychopath. Ooh, Spacefarer. Spacefarer is a good thing to have, and you're a gunner. Material mover was your last job, okay. And yet, you're a 1 for mining and 2 for construction. Well, you know what, it doesn't matter. Gunner is good. Accuracy is looking pretty good. Welcome to the red shirt team. Try not to die on your first mission. What shirt am I doing? Yeah. Lazy, definitely not. Ooh, another Spacefarer. Ooh, a sheriff. Spacefarer who does not have any skill of gunning. You needy people. Erotic. Charming. Very charming, not very good at stuff. Not what I need. Yeah, not what I need. Sheriff, antisocial, no. Suicidal. Minimalist. Minimalist? Slept on the floor, ate without a table. Eh. We always have a table, and we always have beds. Security guard is hardworking and is good at botany and medicine. Not sure if this is a good thing or not. I do need someone who's good at medicine. I need another blue shirt. Alright, we're gonna make you a blue shirt unless we find somebody better. Easy, smart. Fighter pilot, smart. Gunner 3, pilot, anything. Do I have firepower? Oh. Was that interesting? They both have piloting, gunning, and navigation as their top things. Well, good for them. You're not very good for this bravery thing, though, but otherwise, not bad. Red shirt it is. You know what I forgot is... Well, botany people are supposed to have green shirts, but we don't really have good botany people. I mean, we do have botany people, but they're good at construction. And doing non-botany things. We're gonna make you a green shirt. Oh wait, welder? Why is my welder... Oh, it's the chemical engineer. Ah. You know what? You stay yellow. Maybe you go green. Maybe I'll just leave you for now. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna leave you for now. You're not special enough. Antisocial. Charming. Ooh, charming. Botany research. Lab technician. That's not bad, actually. Here my green shirt. Congratulations on becoming a green shirt. Alexandria. Alright. Got a pretty good team. We got 4 yellow shirts, 1 green shirt, 2 blues, and 3 reds. We are missing a weapons expert, but that's okay. 2 out of 3, not that bad. Let us commence our own destruction. Let's come on, power up. Right, the base is powered. Great. Got a lot of junk. And once again, I didn't bother to look at any good designs of anything. That's okay. So I was kind of doing some math on this the other day. Or earlier, I should say. I think I need 15. Spot of 15, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, really, it's just 3. So 1, 2, 3. That's shared. 1, 2. That's shared. 1, 2. That's shared. 1, 2. And empty space. Okay. So yeah, that actually works out perfect. What was that? 15 by 6? 15 by 6. 15 by 6. Really, it's the 15 part that matters. Although, you know what I should do really is, I should have this out all the way. Who is texting me so damn much? Ooh, in their right mind. Alright. And then we're actually keeping this on the inside. Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice? So that'll become engineering. Why does this look so lopsided? Okay, that's a wall. It looks lopsided because it is lopsided. No, it's not lopsided. It's exactly as it should be. That's size 15. That's size 15. Something's amiss. That's okay for now. We just leave it amiss for the time being. That side has to be bigger. That's all gonna be engineering. It's so difficult to accurately predict how big you want your ship to be. Let's do that for now. I guess that's kind of why they give you all this stuff. Four. Yeah, do that. Four. Oh, that fits. Fits like a glove. You know what I was thinking the other day? So I could make this a little more like a Battlestar Galactica type of ship, where you have the cannons on the side, and you're doing a broadside instead of shooting forward. But at the same time, I don't want to do that. I don't really want to do that. Whoops. Sketch. I don't know, a nice giant forward-facing ship that causes death and chaos and destruction. It would be kind of nice. Not gonna lie. I do like causing chaos and death and destruction. Except I feel like my ship is smaller than normal. It's kind of a small bridge. But you know what, it's fine. It can stay a small bridge for now. Yeah, we'll do that. It's a weird design, but that's okay. This looks like such a stupid design. What a tragedy I've made. What have I done? Oh, God. Yeah, maybe we'll drop that one. I almost feel like I should have done the broadside instead of the top side. You know what? Let's try that. I always go top side. Let's see what it looks like if I try going like sideways or something. Sketch. Oh, that's a problem. So if I do that, that becomes 3. That becomes 3. Oops, too much. But it works. Starting with like 4 guns, and I'll probably use some like armor or something like that on each side. Might just have 5 guns on each side. That could be interesting. Do. Crazy music, crazy music. Oh, that might have been too much. What space is that? That is... Zoom in. 23. Let's do 20. Let's get rid of 3 spots there. Right? Yeah, 20. Near 20. There. We kind of have a big command center there. It's a little bit separated from the rest of the ship, just a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a little bit mistaken there. There. 5 gun ports. They'll put some more auxiliary systems in there and there. Maybe some power systems or something else. I don't know, works for me. In the meantime, I'm gonna start off small and just build all of that. Wonderful. Ready to crew. Gonna do some schedules here. Schedule my crew. Oops. There you go. It's a working day for one person, at least. Other people get that, and that. I believe that's 8. Yeah, that's 8. And they work all this. Right. Right. 12-hour day. Perfect. So we need all of our security people on the same shift to start. We'll grab our medical people and 1 engineer to also be on that shift. Oh, I just broke my thing. Well, that's okay. That was smart. Very smart of me. There you go. Copy this. And you 4. So 3 engineers and a medical person on the other shift. Right? Right. Yeah, that's how that works. What's supposed to go wrong? Nothing, of course. Nothing could ever go wrong with this. Having just 2 shifts. Alright, where's all my security personnel? Where's my guns, first of all? Yeah, those are my guns. You there! Go get yourself a gun. There's another security person at the draft. Get yourself a gun. Something special. Something that goes KWE. Do the same. Alright, let's unpause. Let's get these people working away. And of course, totally eat the food that's there, guys. Be great. I think there's another security person here. You. Ah. Yeah, there's too many people running around. Who does not have a gun? You don't have a gun. There you go. Get yourself something nice. Alright, you know what? Get yourself a nice shotgun. Alright, where are we going first? We got a couple of big, giant rocks. A bunch of other ships. Let's start with this place. Seems nice. Oh, awesome. What would be really nice is if we went ahead and started growing some stuff. Fruit, vegetables, some fruit and vegetables, and some nuts. Gotta get some giant nuts over there. This place can compost whatever the heck it wants to do. Fibers. Human meat, of course. Monster meat, monster corpses, and human corpses as well. Which will be composted. What else do we got? You need infrastructure. It's the big one. You there if you water. You should reduce water if you have less than 50 units of water. Actually, you know what? Don't even need that much. If less than 20. How's that? Let's kind of do that. That's everyone. That's pretty much everything I need to do here, right? Maybe, perhaps, possibly. Sure. Let's assume that was everything. Okay. Load. Let's go explore this place. And really, there's like nothing here. It's a big empty base, I don't get. Oops, stuff. Captain's lab. And you got credits, that's nice. Right, nothing else around here. I'm thinking this base is probably deserted. Should be good to just kind of wander around and... Oh yeah, look at that, that was fast. I don't know how that worked out, but hey, great. Let's transfer everything back to that place. Do we get anything good? Not really. Not a lot on there. Not a lot on there at all, really. It's kind of sad. Reminds me. We do now have some objects, right? I did, yeah, there you go. Now build solar plants everywhere on the ships. Which is great. Renewable energy, just such a fantastic feature. Oh, there's definitely bugs over here. Good news is they're over the way stuck over there. Isn't that nice? You guys can't shoot me. Let's got the shotgun. You have the shotgun. You should be in the front. Well, that worked out well. Oh, is there a... Oh, just loot. I was hoping that was a machine. With, you know, like a dude or something. Lost crewman. Don't need to go in there because we can see it all. Isn't that nice? Ship explored. Well, there you go. not much stuff there either. We're actually exploring these things pretty fast. Which is a good thing. Oh god, there's definitely bugs here. God, there's some mean bugs here. I think I should be using shotguns more often. Especially when I'm exploring. They're destructive, but they seem very, destroying enemies. Like bugs. Just not very good at long distance. There you go. Put it there, take it. Hit from there? I can't believe he got injured. Or did you get injured? No, you didn't. You're fine. Right? I'm pretty sure that person's fine. I'm like 60% confident that that person is fine. How much oxygen? We've got a lot of oxygen still. Alright, let's go jump over here. I think this will be the last place that we can really go and check out. Send our people back to get some sleep. Oh yeah, they should be sleeping soon. My ship looks kind of empty. Devoid of all alien life, of course. Which would be a good thing. Ah, perfect. Done. Nice and quickly. That's what we needed. Actually, they still have quite a bit of time left. And quite a bit of oxygen. I think we got time for one more ship. You know what? Maybe we do this ship. It's on the way back. Well, actually, like they're almost. I think it'll be fine. Like we can get this. We got like 1 hour left in their day before it's their break time. Let's work them all the way to the end for the watch. Great. I don't think there's any Marines around here either. Sounds good. Don't start shooting stuff. Nice and easy. No aliens. Also, no free crew members, but that's okay. It's undraft to them, so they just automatically go back to the ship and just automatically do their own thing, like go take a break. Yeah, there they go. The B team of stop building stuff and salvaging this other place. Oh, this one done? That's their stuff here. Oh, human food. I like human meat and bug meat as well. It's good, lots of little things around. What's the loot? Oh, everybody's gotta go poop. There's only one bathroom. It's a shame. Do not poo your pants. There you go. It's good, none of my people poo their pants. It's good to know. It's always a fear I have is a crew with their pants. Instead of using the toilet. So when they poop their pants, we can't compost that. You know what I mean? We cannot compost the poop. If it's in their pants. I left. This guy is still working away. A lot of construction left there. Oh. Hold up. Hold up. You three. I need you to draft your way. Oh, there's no ship. Alright, when the shuttle comes back, we're gonna have to take it over. The A team will have to go. Stupid thing, dock here. It like undocked itself when I took it over for some stupid reason. It's also low in oxygen, isn't it? It's okay. All aboard! Should we go conquer? Let's go take this place. It's nice and big, there must be something good there, right? Reminds me, what did I name my... Oh, there's another ship down here. So there's actually still 5 more things for me to explore, that's great. Or we explore... Oh, let's turn the speed down with that. I accidentally run into like a plow of bugs because I had the speed set to max. See what I mean? Plow of bugs. Okay, I know there's more bugs. I like this place. Tiny little hole. Shoot the bug! Oh god, shoot that bug. Come on. There was a bug there. Maybe you can't get across. Oh, you can get across. That's nice. Wait, team. Oops. Heat something else up. Stop blowing shit up. This is a bit of a problem. Yeah, this is a big problem. I don't want to go through that damn door. Also not thrilled with this, but there he is. Damn it! You're there. Walk through that door so I can shoot you. There you go. No problem solved. Pretty sure there's another bug around here somewhere. God. Don't like these bugs. I'm almost out of oxygen. I gotta make a run for it. That's the best. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Shoot it! Shoot her! Alright, we got it. Grab everything. Get back to the ship. They are low on oxygen. Very low on oxygen. But they made it. They're okay. Yippee. Bugs eliminated. No good loot found. Such is my life. Cool. Did they take any hits? Yeah, you took a little bit of a hit. Deploy the attack force. Bugs spotted so far. Loot. 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 Loot just keeps on coming. There you go. Oh, the ship's got a lot of doors. Thankfully, no bugs. Back to the ship. What are we doing for time? We're doing pretty good for time, actually. Maybe we get one more ship done, and then next time, the next day, we can go and grab those two big ones. ACS's Bane's charging. Wow. Bane's charging you. It's charging you and you don't even know it. Oh, this place is infested. Oh god. I don't like you at all. I heard there's so many bugs. Hey, well, we killed a little. Still one more. Oh no, there's two more. Damn it. Fall back into space. Oh, you're safe. Now start shooting stuff. That was a good call. Hey, where's that guy going? Just retreat like that. Retreat! Oh, the very big call. Oh my god, there's another one? Why is there another one? Oh, I thought there was another one. Maybe I was just wrong. I'm just seeing things. I'm just seeing bugs now. That's great. Things you don't want to have happen to you. Dude. No, don't destroy the tape. Oh, okay. My bad. I really don't want to go this way, because I'm pretty sure I did see a bug. I don't think I just imagined him. Oh, I guess I did just imagine him. Okay, that's fine. Incoming ship next turn. Oh, shit. You're not supposed to be here so soon. I still have stuff to loot. Alright, so that's bad. I need to loot these ships before that guy shows up. Otherwise, he's gonna, like, explode them himself. We don't want that. It's a damn shame, because this crew should be sleeping right now. But you know what? Their morale is actually pretty still high. I think they're doing okay, nice. I don't think there's any bugs on the ship. Run around quickly, explore Toronto. All as fast as you can. There's definitely no bugs on the ship. Should have seen them by now. Hustle. Alright, nothing good here. That's unfortunate. Got one left. One phase left to quickly explore. How can I dock? That's the official port. Let's go there. So that's explored. Explored. That's all explored. Explored. I should say it, but exploded. Alright, come on, we gotta get over here. I know my people want to sleep, but I need them to explore. It's very imperative. Come on. Dock it ready. Oh, great, this bug's here. Take a shoot. Open away. There you go. Oh god, there's a lot of bugs. Get out of here. Oh god. Fall back. Fall back into his face. Holy Jesus. Advance. Advance. Wait, team, I don't like this place, and you don't like this place either. So let's try to get through this as fast as we can. Okay, that Bug's gonna come through this door. Get him! Good job. Wow, nothing good. Nothing good at all. Alright, get back here. 10 derelicts and not a single sleeper. Last game we had 2. This game, nada. Alright, get back to the ship. And get some well-deserved rest after they've all gone through, apparently. Yes, take your space booties. Alright, and these people, we can trade with them, apparently. Don't know what I'm gonna trade with them for. Maybe we should grab some food. And although that's a very expensive food for them. Yeah, their food is very expensive. I don't know if I want any. So we can buy some of these crystals just in case. I'm not even going to use many of them, but probably good to have a few. Energy blocks, definitely don't sell those. Okay, man, we just don't have anything good. You know what? Don't trade anything. We don't need it. That's a nice ship, though. Couple engines. Docks there, a couple docks there, a couple guns. 2 shields. This is a well-built ship. So early on in the game. Usually we don't see those kind of things so early. It's kind of odd that they're around. Ice, noble metals. This is so weird. Oh, it's a cluster with multiple stars in it. Ah, I see what's happening. I get jokes. Yeah, we're actually pretty close to the star then, which is good. I was thinking I was going to have a lot of solar energy, but now I'm seeing this. 97%. That is really good. That means we'll be very efficient once we get going. God, we need carbon. Out of curiosity, I wonder if we can find some carbon somewhere. There, apparently. Direct source of carbon. Would be useful right about now. This place has a lot of stuff in it. Nothing there. Nothing good there. So basically nobody has any good source of carbon. That's unfortunate. We won't be able to grow on food for a little while. It's all being cleared out. Alright, speed this up. I really could have used a couple extra crew members, so it's kind of fortunate. Hey, team's almost ready to go. Start building stuff. Really a lot of stuff. Oh yeah. That's a mass building there. Had 4 of them rolling at the same time. On shuttles. Keep rolling. Yeah, moving on over. It's not that much there either. Build! Build like there's no tomorrow! Hurry faster, because there might not be a tomorrow. Alright, I just want to make sure. I actually built this to spec. Oh, maybe I didn't. I might not have left myself enough space, actually. It might be too small. No, I'm looking at it. Half the crew's sleeping already. Ah, I hate that. 10 members of the crew, and I have 6 of them on the same shift. All sleeping. Do we even have enough space? More list loot. Yeah, I do. I got lots of space, actually. Oh, we got tons of space. That's not good. We're using a lot of stuff really fast. Alright, so I kind of built this a little bit lopsided. Activate the sketch. Yep. It's okay. Let's see. It's 2 from the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish. From there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish as well. It's actually only 6. I think this one needs to be moved over. One spot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Alright, we got the resources. We just need the people to go build. Come on, boys and girls. Anyone else? Just come in. Come on. Come on. Hurry up. That's all. Oh god, so much stuff. Alright, before we start building anything else here, let's make sure I actually have enough space for these engines. 3 and... oh yeah, 4. There you go. There's enough space. Isn't that nice? That actually is the perfect amount. Space. What am I looking for? Tools factory. I'm gonna need one of those. I'm just gonna have to build a bunch of these. I want to do my engine room here. Yeah, let's keep that. For power. Oh, actually, that's not gonna work for power. It's gonna get moved one more spot over. So that I can build the solar panels right up against that wall. Is that an extra space? That is an extra space. So you should have an extra space as well. And this is a very spacious power room compared to what I usually have. But it's okay. Get the node all up in here as well. Is that 3 space? Oh, that is 3 spots. Where's that 3 spaces? Oh, I should only need 2 spots. Oh, because this only takes up 1. Gotcha. This only takes up a certain amount of space as well. How bad? Do. question becomes, how do I order all this stuff? I have to wait for most of these walls to get built. That's really what that's going to come down to. And then over here... I like to keep my areas separated a little bit. I have a little bit of separation throughout the base. It's a little bit easier when it comes to doing other things. Probably too many. Probably too many to start with. Just start with 3. Oh, maybe start with 4. I might start with 4. We're gonna need more space for stuff. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more space for stuff. Let's just try to get them to build all this for now. And hope for the best. Waiting for other jobs to finish that. Accident. No, don't have accidents. Accidents are not good. They cost time and resources. Things we do not have the luxury of. Right, crew. Start moving stuff around. Faster. And start building stuff as well. That would be great. Now why we're not building these? Oh, because you're missing stuff still. That's fair. That's great. Build the thing that you can't power. Okay, seriously. Power some of this up. You have the technology. There you go. Just need somebody to build this. So I power it up. It's not gonna happen anytime soon. Or well, there's 4 people coming. One of you, there you go. Build my floor. There we go. You have a little bit of power. So that should help us build some of the stuff a lot faster. I hope. Probably. Maybe. Really, I just need walls. I need these walls knocked out. It's taking a little bit longer than it should. No, focus on building. And salvage everything afterwards. Are we low on infrastructure blocks? I think we are. Yeah, we're a little bit low on infrastructure blocks actually. So transfer. Any infrastructure blocks you find. There's one. Oh, you got 5. There you go. Got theory, everything else is neutered. Everything else is neutered. At least we can get it over here. Andre, music is from the game. Yes, it is. It's game music. And welcome, Andre. It's good music, except it kind of goes up and down at certain points. Gets really loud and then really quiet, which is kind of but otherwise, it's good music. It just needs a little better volume control. I also don't know how original it is. Like, I don't think they just made it themselves. I think they got it from somewhere, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they did make it themselves. You never know. Alright, the crew's making some progress, which is good. Let's start getting some heat. Start regulating our temperature a little bit. On board our new ship. Any lights? Can't have that sitting there. Oh, could put one right here. Hey, you know what, that works. Stick one right in the middle of the room. Could possibly go wrong. Get one over there. Is there space there? Oh, there is space there. Okay. Works as well. We also need oxygen. Which I guess I could fit one right into the engineering room, amazingly enough. It's a nice little gas over in there as well. Well, apparently not in that particular spot, but somewhere in this room. It's like a glove. It's a combat hallway. We don't want to build anything there yet. That's eventually going to be an engineering room. That's a lot of space. Should be fine. Also, I still need lights. This place, I need some lighting, you know? So people can see stuff. Always a good idea to light up your place. I built on the other side. It's kind of weird. of stuff to build. Oh, that reminds me, how's my food doing? Not really much time do we got left. Oh, you know what? We're only about halfway through the amount of food that we had. Start. So we're doing good. At least somewhat good at that. Ship is... Oh, because you're powered off over here. Not bad. Alright, so technically we got lots of space. Oh, have my crew sleeping. That explains a few things. Salvage infrastructure. I need that infrastructure scrapped so we can start producing more infrastructure. Blocks? Oh yeah, let's go with block, okay. Some cheese, how's it going? How is your day going? I did see that Frostpunk is free on Steam, on Epic Store. I actually own Frostpunk from Steam I got it a long time ago. Back when it originally came out. I don't know, I played it like once through. It's a good game. I think my only thing I don't like about it is that eventually it ends. There's always an ending. Otherwise, it's a good game. Although that could have changed. I mean, it was a long time ago that I played. There was an endless mode. But isn't that mode where everything is free, though? Oh, oh god, we're having power issues. Power. Or am I just crazy and thinking that everything was free in that mode? Could just be that I was crazy. Yeah, eventually you hit, well, I mean, every game's like that. Eventually you hit some sort of end where you just can't do anything else. But for sure, I felt it in that game. I always felt like, oh, we've reached a certain point, we're done. I guess every game's like that too, but it just seemed more prevalent there. Oh. Let's slow this down. I need to fix this link, because that's not how that's supposed to work. What's this thing? That should work better. Oh, we made some good progress on the ship now. That's good news. Right, there's a lot we gotta build, and not a lot of space to build it in. This is supposed to be a big engineering area, which kind of makes it worse. So eventually we're gonna have to move a bunch of stuff around. It's gonna be weird and awkward. Yeah, I will hate it. And the game will laugh, and I would cry. And the game will laugh some more. And there's not much you can do about that. Well, how are we doing for hull points? Hull, we're at 16 blocks, so we really can't build extensively right now. At least not extensively in the way that I want it to be extensively. God. Some part of my ship is unreachable. This isn't unreachable. Don't be silly with your unreachableness. Doing me that unreachable business. Really? That's annoying. Alright, we'll have to put the door there. For some dumb reason. We'll just make it a single door for now. We're not going to keep this as a hangar in the long term. It'll get moved to somewhere over here. For now, stop it. Yeah. This is not going to be a great fit. Wait a minute, didn't I have the technology? Shit. Compost. I do not have botany. Unbelievable. I thought I started myself with that technology, but I did not. Unbelievable. That's very annoying. Very, very annoying that I did not have that. Toilet. Don't forget the toilet this time. Not a good spot for a toilet, but it's the spot the toilet's gonna get. Right. And over here, I need this to be a little bit bigger. Like just a tiny bit bigger, not a lot bigger. Just bigger enough. Let's see, we'll fit a composter here somewhere. God, I need so much more stuff. Alright, for now we'll put this here. Composter here as well. Recycler. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put the recycler in here for now. It's not a great place to put stuff, but it's the only place that I can put stuff. How loud is some of this stuff? Comfort minus 20 from... Not much I can do. Ship's gonna be a little bit uncomfortable for a little while, but that's just gonna have to be life. Kitchen. And we'll get a little table here. Not that this is really a good place for people to relax, but we're not going to have a lot of space for people to relax. Although, yeah, I could probably make some good space over here. Hey, you know what? I have space over there. That's fine. It's not such a big deal. Just cancel these. Just a damn wall. It's a wall. There you go. Regulator in there. And let's start getting power nodes placed as well. That'd be great. If, you know, we could actually power this stuff. I'm sure people would be super impressed with power. I don't know about this room yet. This room will have to wait. Wow, you still have more scrap there. Tech blocks you out of infrastructure. You need more coal as well, actually, which is not good. Mostly we need a lot of infrastructure blocks. Oh boy. Not enough oxygen either. Ah, because you need more infrastructure blocks. If this guy comes by here and brings me some infrastructure blocks, that'd be great. He can sell me some infrastructure. Good news is, unlimited power. At least we don't have to worry about that this time. But we are getting a little bit low on food. It's not good. We're not able to produce enough over here, are we? We don't have enough infrastructure blocks over here. This is getting a little bit bad. There's nothing left over here. Yeah. That place is done. Used to have a lot of stuff. Oh, it's a lot of infrastructure scrap at least. Still short. Damn it, people. Stop leaving. Stop fleeing, you cowards! Okay, this lack of carbon thing is really hurting. Come on, I set this to high priority and it's still not built. What do we need, guys? Got the infrastructure. Oh. They're there. Move it over. Yes, now build it. Why is no one building this? High priority. Bamba. you guys all going? Are you actually gonna move stuff around and build stuff? That would be great. How fantastic would that be if you guys would actually build something? 4 of you! 4 of you and not one thing built. Getting really frustrating. Oh, I completely forgot to stop building the factory. A recycler. Oh, because we still haven't moved this thing. I need somebody with some construction experience here to actually build something. Like, I now have 2 things that are high priority. Actually, I have 4 things that are high priority. Oh, they built 1. Really? Yeah, build that 1 thing. God. Sometimes I don't know what to do with this game. I feel like I'm getting screwed again. And we're destined to lose. That's what this feels like. Like a round 3 defeat is on its way. What are you doing? Is this guy for real? Ugh. Get out of here. Unbelievable. Almost died. For no good reason. Due to incompetence, I guess. My incompetence, though? No, clearly their incompetence. Alright, research. Apparently it's got bad oxygen environment, so it actually is not doing anything. Botany, that's what I needed. Heavens forbid. We start with the ability to make food. Apparently he doesn't need oxygen to do this. That's great. 5% done with no oxygen. 7% done. Fantastic. Who said we needed oxygen to live? Those fools. How little did they know? Alright, so at least we're have the capacity to produce some oxygen. We're not yet doing that, that's okay. We're getting there. Salvage, we still have a lot of salvage, so we won't mess around with that yet. I love how much they're building, yet how much is incomplete. So that's infrastructure block again that we are low on. Too many blueprints, too much of everything. Not enough resources is really the big thing. Yes. Research me something good. We need infrastructure blocks big time. Oh, they finally finished over here. Need that recycler. It's not the good place to put it, but it's the place we're gonna put it. Is that toilet almost ready? I think it is. The composter over here as well. Oh, no, I have one of those already. What am I missing? Water purifier, water collector, I kind of need. It's not a great place to put it. We're going to put one there anyways. And the toilet. It's another wall. There you go. It's a little far from the toilet. The bedrooms, but that's okay. I'm sure they'll live. They'll be fine. Possibly go wrong. Nothing. Nothing at all. Alright, we're finally starting to produce some oxygen over here. How much? Not much at all. CO is kind of fine. Temperature. And those rooms are fine. You know what? Temperature is looking good. Everywhere. Almost there. Yeah, you know what? That's pretty good. Temperature's fine, it's just oxygen. And apparently a little more power down here. Oh, how's this doing? 35%. Not great. The other thing is we should get a gas scrubber right in this room, since we're gonna have, you know, dead bodies and recycler reducing pollution. Scrubber would help at least a little bit. Oxygen levels cannot, yeah, build more oxygen generators, of course. What are you doing? God. Sucking up all the oxygen in the faraway area. Only 50% done. That's not good. How's this doing? Still have a lot of infrastructure scrap to be produced over here. How's our food looking? Food is... oh. I don't see starvation. It's my food. Yeah, food is not good. Right, any sort of food product or product that could be used as food must be transported now. 'Cause I think we're pretty much out of food. Starvation awaits us all. Great. Tech block. Yeah, this is not good. Doesn't say I'm starving, so I don't know where my food is. For it to be not saying that I'm starving. Guess maybe it just hasn't popped up yet. Come visit me, you fools. And bring me stuff, like food. Can I assign somebody for this? I desperately need research done. None of you? Really? Anyone? Anyone at all. Probably none of those guys. Priorities. Your priorities already set for high. So is yours. These guys are all sleeping. Wait, your thing is set for high. Why aren't you doing this? You're not gunning and you're not navigating anything. Oh, that reminds me. Navigation. Whoops. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. You know what? Fits right in. It's right in there. Don't give me that low power business though. I hope we're not going to start running out of power when I start building all this other junk. That is just not going to be cool. At least we got the space food in. Broken. Can't be breaking. Anything here built that's useful? Not really. 67%. Come on, guys. Ugh. 80%. We done salvaging scrap? Oh shit, we are. Oh wait, was that going to? Yes, it is going there. Okay. This is going very badly. Again. Again. Damn it. Third time's a charm? we might have to do a third time here. That's how bad this is getting. Right, this bunch of scrap at least. Get a couple more blocks. Maybe build something. Alright, we got another recycler. That's good. Wow, I completely forgot about those pod hangers as well. Okay, done. We're not going to do any more research. We're going to step out on these things ASAP. Let's get the big one. Do I have enough room? I do. I do have enough room. Alright, we'll focus on one at a time. since they both... Actually, what do you use? Wait a minute. Why aren't you done? You should have power things. Or maybe I don't. I know this is not really a great strategy, but let's just get everything together here. See, like that one built right away. Why isn't this one getting built? I even set it for high priority. And now it says it can be built. Okay, I guess that just bugged out or something. Literally, move it right away, the guy builds it. Just what I needed for my oxygen producer. So hopefully now our oxygen levels will be good enough. They're rising pretty quickly. I think it's good. I think oxygen is good. Or not. Maybe it doesn't. It's gonna max out. You there! Go take a nap over there. Or not. Don't know why he won't go sleep here. You still have scrap salvaging here. Nope, you're done with the scrap. Get all that scrap. And you get your scrap to there, actually. So we have some scrap going there, some scrap going there. Both recyclers going. Scrapping away. I think it's the only way this is gonna work. Also, how are we doing for energy? Generating 13 out of 17. We consume 11. So that's not bad. Although I'm pretty sure those things are going to consume a lot of energy. Which could prove into become a little bit of a problem. No, they should be fine. I don't think they actually do produce a lot of energy, so it should be fine. What are we doing for food? Food, we are probably screwed, aren't we? Yep, I see no more food. Nobody claims to be starving yet, however. There's clearly no food anywhere. Yep, no food anywhere. Great. Everyone's gonna die. We're so close, yet so damn far. Oh, some food is being produced. Some nuts, or not. They didn't produce any food, they're still too low. They just tended to the garden. I set these to high, didn't I? Yes, I did. At least one of them I set to high so that we can get one built first. But I don't think it's gonna help. I think it's too late. That's not producing enough fast enough either. 8 out of 10 dumps have been had. Over there, at least. Not on a power grid. Really? Oh. Wasn't that fun? Just kind of barely not on that power grid. Alright, well that's fair. Not gonna prioritize it, but yeah. Little nifty little thing. Okay, we have infrastructure scrap here, but it's not being brought into the machine. Let's prioritize this. Oh, so much scrap. That's a shame. I don't know where we're getting food from right now. We should be dead in the water. Everyone should be starving. There's no food anywhere, as far as I can tell. Feeling a little hungry. Yep. Zero food. Oh, yeah, that's... They're all gonna die soon. Oh. One of them is in the green zone. So we have the resources, it just needs to get over here and somebody needs to build it. Come on, one more. One more. Somebody build it. Set that one as a priority so we can start building a second. Temperature is good, lighting is good, CO is... How is the CO in this area? You know what? It's fine. It's better than nothing. As long as you have people, you're gonna have a little bit of CO, so that's good. Hopefully we can get some stuff produced before we really start to starve. How's ice? Ice is doing pretty good actually. So yeah, as long as we can get this going, it should be okay. But I think it's still just too little too late. There's gonna be a little bit of production over here, but it's not enough. It's not gonna feed anyone. Insufficient resource of water. Are you kidding me right now? And are we having power issues? I don't know, we should still be producing more, capable of producing more than consuming. Or I could be wrong. Oh, I think it's when I use this, it consumes a lot of power. Hmm. I mean, it's ugly, but yeah, I think we gotta get it done. You just gonna have to get another thing. Oh, it's gonna use up a lot of infrastructure blocks as well. Oh no, it's giving me the low CO. Did these go backwards? If there's no CO? I hope not. Seems like they're all still growing, but this could become a problem. Oh. Yeah, we could totally start sending people to sleep over here. If I actually set a couple people to be home. It's still steep over there, but just so we can get a little bit more CO being produced. We got a little bit of food produced over here. It's not gonna be much. I don't even think it's gonna get the machine done. So we got some food. There you go. This guy's got some food in him. Yeah, compost. Get the biomatter, get the fibers. We pretty much got all the scrap in there. Oh, you're built. Go. Pick that up. And they can sleep in those other places. I just want them to be owned in this place. I don't know, I'm starting to wonder if maybe we just barely make it. If we can get these going a lot more. And get all this built up. Oh, I forgot I had another one of these being built. That's nice. We're gonna get a vent. Actually, that's what going from the bedroom directly into the bio area. That way the CO has an easier access point to get in here. Particle vapor? Oh, there's a lot of particle vapor. Did I build one of these things already? Oh, I did, way over there. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Leave that one up there. And starvation. Oh, look at that. He's harvesting food and he's the one that's gonna die. He's taking care of other food and he's the one that's gonna die. A lack of food. That's unfortunate. Oh, look at all that scrap. So much scrap. Where's all my crew? Yeah, everyone's either sleeping or salvaging right now. Oh, and this guy's getting hungry as well. It's really not good. And this is only like halfway done. Oh boy. And this thing's only... Oh, just finished some nuts and seeds. August, what are you doing? Why aren't you getting the nuts and seeds right there that you literally just produced? Alright, well, that's unfortunate. He's gonna die from his own stupidity. It's not my fault. Also, seriously? Oh, I wish some aliens would come over here and help. Maybe not aliens, but you know, people. Like the android faction or something. Just come by and drop off a bunch of food. Or have a bunch of food that can buy something. Oh, we got a little bit of food stored away in there. Don't think it's gonna help. These guys are sleeping apparently, which is good actually. Yeah, that vent would be very useful at nighttime. Wow. Okay, like 4 of you ate a little bit of food and then got in a fight. Some health problems. Okay. Well, that's not good. Now that I'm thinking about it, don't I even have any healthcare stuff like beds? I think we do. That might be something I need to research. Energy. Medical bed. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't have that yet. Oh, I need that and that. Well, that's really unfortunate. Yeah, I guess we're stuck in that. Shame that everyone is starving and dying, but apparently I can't do anything about this. We're all just stuck, dying from a lack of food forever, apparently. What's this guy doing? I feel like this guy's gonna die soon. Even though he's carrying food right now. You were just carrying food. You were literally just carrying food. Why don't you go eat the food that you literally just found over there? Ugh. That 5 people are starving. Right, well, at least you're not starving to death anymore. Exactly healthy. I don't know how to help this person. This person's totally dead. Half my crew is gonna die very soon. Cannibalism? I think we might have to resort to cannibalism soon. Unless we can really get this stuff going. I mean, we're so close. 80 and 90% done. Oh, and a fire. Oh, you know, it's not a bad place to have a fire. fine. God, so close. Except for those seeds, but the rest of it's so close. Why those seeds are so low? Alright, let's speed it up. We'll find out very soon if we're gonna die or not. Alright, you guys are almost done salvaging that. Oh no, you're not. You got a long ways to go. Come on! Percent done. There you go. A few things are finished. One person's gonna eat a little bit. Still have some health problems. Oh, a lot of health problems there. Get a little bit of food. Oops. Slow that down so this actually works. There you go. That's for fruit, that's for vegetables, that's for nuts. Gotta get those nuts. Still starving? Actually, just a little bit. Just one. This Augustine guy. He's not very bright. I don't know. Do we even still have 10 people left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we still have all of our crew. They're not happy. They're lacking in good food, but at least they have some food. And this has bad environment, low CO all around, which is very unfortunate. We run out of carbon. I'm actually gonna shut this one down. Can't dismantle it. I wish I could. Actually, we turn on, but no logistics task to this facility. I would just turn off the logistics to that. So any food being produced will all come here now. Got another one done. Let's get fruit, vegetables, nuts, and seeds seem to take a long time to grow. Fortunately, so we'll have to extra of that. If we get the rest of this stuff built up, we can take off and start harvesting more stuff from other places. All the infrastructure scrap from all of those. Yeah, get it from there. Oh, I have a lot of energy blocks still. It's kind of surprising. Still got a lot of ice. Ice is nice, and we still got lots of ice, so that's good. And CO is looking a lot better down here now it's being spread around to those rooms. We have constant, steady stream of CO from the people. Get some vegetables ready there. Stupid starvation. It's always this Augustine guy. He's always starving for attention. Where are you going? What are you carrying? It's carrying. Oh, biomatter. That's right. Okay, we're doing really bad. The starving thing. Surprisingly, they're all still alive. 5, 10. At least they starved for a very long time before dying. Very low in health though, so not good. One for this roll. Oh yeah, we gotta turn this thing off. That took too much power. Ah, God. Who knew a water purifier would screw us over so much? My power's back at least. That's a little annoying. Do not explode. Just good. Just good. Just fine. Still have no carbon, do you? So these things are screwed. Wow, 99%. Okay, some of this is actually finished. Just need somebody to harvest some of it. Maybe a little bit more CO over there. That'd be fine. Let this bad boy up. Go. A little more power. God, we don't have enough CO from our own people. We should shut down one of the scrubbers. Hey, you know, that might help. What is the nearby scrubber? It's one. Ah, finally. That's done. Still need this one. That doesn't need to happen anymore, actually. Now that we're realizing we don't need another scrubber over here. Alright, so we just need that infrastructure. One of those blocks. Then we start moving everything over. You guys are still salvaging over here, right? Actually, you're done. Let's salvage all that then. We're running out of infrastructure salvage. We got 2 more places left. Augustine. This Augustine guy is totally dead. Yeah, this guy's definitely dead. Even his health is going down as he just exists. Unless he can run over here and grab food, he's totally dead. Yeah, he's definitely dead. There's 0 food. I don't get this guy. He's the only person who's just had 0 food for the longest time. He even, like, harvested food. Like, he's a botanist. Hard-working botanist. And he couldn't get food. Everyone else could get food. Just him. Only one. Yeah, he's definitely dead. Great. Ah, there he is. Human corpse. That's nice. Thanks for coming to town. Thanks for playing. Right. sleeping over in that ship. I mean, at the old base. Or taking your breaks over there. You still work there. Everything else you need to do on this ship. Yeah, we already know he's dead. Start moving some of this stuff over. Uh-oh. Oh, this isn't good. There's no more infrastructure left except for up here. That's not gonna have a lot. Oh, but you know what? They got a lot sitting around. Oh, that's tech scraps. Yeah, it's still plenty. It should be enough blocks, I think. Let's get this stuff done. I think I should turn off this CO2 scrubber as well. Plants are just too damn efficient. That's the last of the infrastructure. Scrap at least. I think that's it. It's actually, that's good. Just gotta get the console up and running, and the rest of it, it's fine actually. It's a lot of stuff. Let's get it all moved over. It'll take a little while, but that's okay. The sooner we can get it all over, the sooner we can get out of this system. And hopefully find somebody we can buy some food from. Because everybody's now starving. That's great. First it was just one guy, and now everyone. Even though everyone's eating stuff, they're just not eating enough of anything. And I do believe you're about to die, aren't you? Yep, you're gonna die in a second. That's really annoying. Yep, there's another dead person. What is your skill? Medicine. Great. And research. Great. We've now lost 2 people. That's exactly what we needed, was to lose more people. Everybody pluck everything out of here. Oh, yeah, we knew about that person dying. Alright, come on, people. Need stuff moved. A lot of stuff moved. Producing a lot of biomatter, not able to convert it all fast enough. It's not good. At least not that good. Still got some slow production going on. I think you guys have 100%. Just need somebody to go harvest it. Somebody harvest the food. God. Inventory transfer is still not very quick. Really quite slow. Of that, there's 100% there, 99% there. What's this other guy? We're 95 to 96, and the oil stack. It's great. Hit that base. Does remind me, we can move another one of those mining pods over here. And even this thing can be relocated onto the ship. Oh, my poor, poor logistics. We're still at 272 more items. Oh god. We're gonna be stuck here forever. We're never gonna be able to leave. Oh, you know what else I'm missing? I don't actually have a hole right now. It's kind of a problem. Forgot I need this thing. It's kind of a big problem, isn't it? Bigger. Do we have enough? Well, at least we have enough of that. So you guys have no way to get there. Shoot. Shoot. Is that gonna be enough? Maybe. Do one more just in case. Yeah, it's good. And that's a problem. Need more of those infrastructure thingamajiggers. Oh, new research. There we go. Let's get that. Med. Which is very expensive, but very necessary. Alright, what if we did you? hesitant to unpause you. But at the same time, I have a lot of scrap. Actually, do you have a lot of scrap over there? Yeah, you still have a bunch of scrap here. Six, seven, eight. Work. Unless that's not infrastructure I need. Oh, I'm pretty sure that is. Oh, I didn't set it high. Damn it. So they probably started building other stuff. Great. Just great. They would have used it to build some stupid doors. Yep, doors. Actually, you don't need that much. Okay, the infrastructure scrap. You do have a little bit. Incoming ship. Are you kidding me? Now they're showing up? Bastards. Four, five, six, seven, eight. Yeah, still have 8 people. Or not really for much longer. Right. Let's see how much food you have. It's, hopefully a lot of food. I need a better name for that ship. Now that I'm noticing it. USS Starvation? Perhaps? Oh, they don't have a lot of food. They don't have any real food. Well, this is not good. Not good for me, at least. In exchange, I'm gonna give them... of a crack I have. Energy blocks. Yeah, this is totally not worth it, but whatever. Get a little bit of extra food on my ship. It's probably a good thing. Alright, we got a tiny bit of food at a great cost. But hopefully it'll help some of the starvationness. At least temporary. Maybe long enough that we can actually get all this stuff transferred over. We got this thing built, right? Oh, damn, it doesn't have any power. Of course it doesn't have any power. Why would I have thought to do that? And the crew's not going to bring all the food over here? That's unfortunate for the crew. You know what I need? You need just a tiny little storage. Which requires infrastructure, which I do not have. But I could get some. And then we set that to food only. So all the food produced will actually just end up here. Is that built? Oh, it is. I don't want to cut that. I don't want to cut that either. What's the problem? No, that doesn't make sense. Let's go and try that. It's not ideal, but at least it gives me a hole so we can actually jump now. Oh, that one's empty. 36, 61. Alright, we're getting there, actually. Only 100 items left. Mostly energy blocks and tech blocks, which I definitely do need. Oh, and this thing. How's this? This thing will be food only. Bring here, bring here. Bring this here, bring this here. Space food. nuts, and really everything else. We don't want to have any of that other stuff. Why does the plastic still show up? Okay, the plastic. We don't want dead body parts. We don't want monster meat. We also don't need any of this, really. Weapons and slave collars and stuff like that. Bubble. There's bubble in this game? Nobody told me that. Oh well, that's fine. So we're putting all the food here. It's like a little storage refrigerator for the ship. For the watch. Got a lot of nuts and fruits and not a lot of vegetables somehow. Not how that ended up happening. Did I research the medical beds? No, I'm still researching them. Oh, we got 4 to 10 dumps. Oh, we're gonna lose out on those dumps. Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess we can't just go and collect the dumps. We're stuck. We're gonna abandon the dumps. It's unfortunate. Less dumpage for me. We're down to 21 items. Or no, we're not. We're up to 62. Still a lot more to go. Okay, how is the CO level over here? You know, it's still staying pretty damn low. Much we can do about this though. Oh, I didn't know I could look on this and see that. Alright, the bigger team is now out. They're gonna run around and do a bunch of stuff. It's just what they do. How are we for power? In the sense that we are actually okay. Yeah, you know what? We're actually okay for power. The only time we won't be okay is when we actually use our factories and stuff. Otherwise, we should be okay. Still have problems with food though, but everything else is looking okay. Oh, we're almost done. We can almost finally leave this nightmarish land. There is still a lot of scrap, but not good scrap. I mean, there's some good scrap, but not what we need. Where did this come from? I think that's it. I think we can go. There's everything here. Everybody's prepared. We can leave. Prepare the jump. Our partially built crappy ship. Let's get ready. Jump! We are going to lose one miner, but that's okay. And of course we're going to abandon the station. Such is life. We've jumped. Okay, I'm gonna drop into the asteroid field. Grab some ice while we're here. That's not what I wanted. That's exactly where we were before. Shit. That's not what we wanted. Totally not what I wanted to have happen. These things happen sometimes. We make mistakes. Mistakes were made, resources were wasted. Such is the story of my life. Right, so let's travel over here. And, so I need that energy. Use the carbon. Actually, I don't need the carbon anymore. There's a derelict here, though. What's this? No, it doesn't matter. Let's go get that derelict. And we'll grab the other crystals that are there. Oh, there's a couple derelicts here, actually. That's great. Maybe one or both of them will have food. Those are the crystals that I need for the jumping, right? Yes, they are. So this was a very good jump then. Because I need those 8 crystals for my engines. My precious, precious engines. And we are very low on them. And I'll wait for my action team to get out of there. Or to wake up, I should say. Wake up, action team! And prepare for combat. Yeah, there they go. Draft. To the shuttle. Let's go explore and actually go to this dock. It's a much better dock. Nice place. Full of bugs. Because of course, why not? Why not be full of bugs? Also has some food in it. Space food. And lots of bugs. But space food. And it's a turkey shoot over there. So many of them you can't miss. If you do, well, it's just because you're bad at shooting. If you shoot the guy that's in front of you, there you go. Job. Oh, there's a pod over there. The guy that's, or girl, we can wake up. So it's good to see more food. Very good to see more food. Alright, somebody wake this person up. Hopefully they're good. And they'll actually do something good for us. I don't know. Won't suck. Oh, space bug. Kill it by fire. And oh, apparently that's it. Actually, here's what we'll do. Let's undraft them. Undraft this. And there's some space food. Actually, there's not that much space food. Still, let's get everything over back to our ship. This winter fellow can do whatever. Oh, space food. Precious. Precious space food. Why are you guys going to the other dock? Well, that's annoying. That's something unexpected about having two different space docks there. Where's this? Oh, from the mining, of course. That makes sense. Alright, come guys. Need your loot faster. And bring that space food back. Precious. Precious space food. Stefan Black-Eyed Joya. Interesting. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. What I do know is I want to get you three redrafted. Actually, how much longer until they're at the end of their day? Yeah, they still have some time. Let's grab all three of them, get them back onto the shuttle. We go check out the other ship. And who knows, maybe we'll find another person, or maybe we'll just find more food. We'll definitely find food. But hopefully we find another person to replace our two dead crew members. Oh god, shoot the bug. Oh, there's more bugs coming. I don't think I like this place. No, I definitely don't like this place. We don't have medical supplies, we can't fix people. So we need to not get killed by bugs. In tiny hallways. Oh, this looks entertaining. Hey, get back here. Stupid bugs. Okay, I don't like that there was like 6 of them that ran over here. And now I can't find them. It's not good at all. Oh. Right, take everything back to our ship. Oh, well, lots of space food. That's good news. Right, but this is where we're gonna end things for today. We are back to 9 out of 10 crew members. Fortunately, we lost a couple, but we found a new one. A food supply, it still sucks. Yeah, it still sucks. It's slow and unreliable. But we'll get there. I'd like to thank everybody who's been watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you did, well, not really as much starving right now. Yeah, we got a little bit better. We found some space food. It's a little less starving, but yeah, it's gonna take a little while before we can really build ourselves back up. Anyway, as I was saying, I'd like to thank everybody who's been watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, follow the channel, all that fun stuff. And of course, check out the Discord whenever. I'm just kind of looking because these buttons don't actually line up as nicely on your screen as it does as mine. It's kind of odd. It's very odd. Unless it's just my imagination. No, it looks like it's cut off just a tiny bit at the top. Eh. Anyway, have a good night. See you again tomorrow. Or no, I won't see you tomorrow. I will not be streaming Friday night or Saturday night, just Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. So thank you very much, and we shall see you Saturday morning.